bet you didn't know that the loudest sound ever in recorded history came from a volcanic eruption, and that the volcano in question no longer exists, but that its sun does? How can this be? Let's find out. Hello Earthlings, this is I Bet You Didn't Know, and I may or may not be the extraterrestrial life form your governments refuse to talk about, but hey, you can call me Wilfred. Gotta keep some mystery about it, you know? So, today we're going to be talking about the loudest sound in recorded history, so strap in. So the honour of the title of the loudest sound in recorded history goes to the volcano Krakatoa for its eruption in August of 1883. So firstly, to understand just how spectacular this event was, let's find Krakatoa on the map. So our record-breaking volcano was situated on an island southeast of the place you Earthlings called Indonesia, between the islands Java and Sumatra. Today, however, this island no longer exists as the eruption practically destroyed the archipelago on which the volcano existed. What you can see, however, is a volcano called Anak Krakatoa, whose name means son of Krakatoa, which emerged in 1927 after a series of underwater eruptions. So let us have a look at some of the most curious facts about this phenomenon. The explosion of Krakatoa in August of 1883 produced 200 megatons of energy. To give you an idea, the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima produced just 15 kilotons of energy, a staggering 13,000 times less than the explosion of Krakatoa. The sound of the explosion could be heard 3,000 kilometres away in Perth, Australia, and in the Mauritius Islands, no less than 4,800 kilometres away from the volcano. In the meteorological stations around the world, they measured the changes in pressure produced by the eruption, and every 34 hours, the changes in pressure could be registered once again. 34 hours is the time it takes for the sound to travel around that beautiful blue sphere you call the Earth. So imagine the magnitude of the explosions that must have taken place for the sound to travel not just once, but 4 times around your globe. More than 36,000 people lost their lives in the explosion, and the tsunamis that followed, some as high as 40 metres. The Dutch boat, the BEROUW, was found 3.5 kilometres inland, and another, the English boat, the Norham Castle, was sailing 60 kilometres away from the volcano at the time of the explosion, and yet the crew of the Norham Castle suffered burst eardrums as a result of the sound of the explosion. Samson, the captain of the boat, is reported to have declared to his crew that the end of the world had arrived. The ash that came from the eruption reached a height of 80 kilometres, where it hung in your stratosphere, creating a veiling effect over your sun and moon, resulting in a drop in global temperature of 1.2 degrees centigrade that year. And temperatures did not return to what they had been pre-explosion until 1888, almost 5 years later. Red skies could be seen all over the world as a result of the ash in your planet's atmosphere. Finally, this curious fact that the Scream, the work of the famous painter Edvard Munch, was found to be inspired by the eruption of Krakatoa. In his diary, Munch writes, "Walking along a path with 2 friends, the sun setting and the sky suddenly turned red like blood. I stopped, leant against a fence. There was blood and tongues of flame against the blue and black fjord and the city. My friends kept walking, but I stayed, shaking with anxiety, and felt an infinite scream tearing through the air." So that's all for today, Earthlings. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for spending your precious Earth minutes with us. Don't forget to join us again next time for more fascinating facts that I bet you don't know about the beautiful planet you live on. Until next time, it's bye from us on the flying disc somewhere above your skies.